How y'all doing? Welcome to another video. Today, I wanted to look at the year 2022 and let's shoot for $1 million in your business by 31 December 2022. So what does that look like? What does it mean to reverse engineer $1 million in your business by the end of this year? Okay. Is it doable? All right. Well, if you have enough ad spend and you're a quick learner with, say, Facebook or YouTube, you can get there. You can definitely get there. And, it's going to cost you, though, and that $1 million, let's say that's revenue, but it's going to cost you anywhere from $1,400 to $1,800 per sale. Okay, but we're just talking about revenue. So we just got to consider that as part of the cost on that, the acquisition cost. But really, for us, every $1 million means that we're selling, if we're talking about our $5,000 offer, we're selling, 4 or 5 a week consistently, okay, every week, all the way through December. And that can absolutely be done through ad spend if you know what you're doing with Facebook or YouTube. I mean, it could be even done with Google Ads, which is what YouTube ads are, right? But but I want to suggest that if you don't have that, and a lot of people don't, it's definitely doable organically. Absolutely, you can do this organically, but it's going to take massive output, massive action, okay, on a very consistent basis. When I mean very consistent, I mean every day, okay, except Sundays, let's say, okay? 6 days a week, you need to be putting in the time, okay? And what I would suggest is you just choose one platform, one channel to work with, okay? So, I mean, if you want, you could do 2, but I mean, just copy what you're doing in one. Don't create different pieces of content for each one. But every day, you should be pushing out content to build authority and to grow your network. Okay. So, for instance, if you're in LinkedIn, you should be pushing out content every day. I would suggest organizing it for each month to make sure you're not, duplicating things, and you can have different types of posts, but basically you're going to be pushing out something new and valuable every day, right? Now, you want to join groups, and this will work with Facebook as well. Join 40, 50 groups, okay? And every day be posting, every single day. And be interacting with everybody that interacts with your posts. You, of course, got to go through. You got to respond to them, okay? Don't give them one-word responses. Give them what they're looking for if they're asking questions, and give them a nice, thank you if they respond favorably to your post, okay? And then on top of that, be going and looking at everybody else's posts and interacting with them, okay? But I'm telling you, if you do this, you're going to get the snowball effect, okay? It's going to build momentum, and within a few months, you're going to be having calls every day. And that's the objective. Whether you're doing ad spend, whether you're doing organic push, you need to get on the phone with people, okay? We've sold over 5,000 clients, okay? We've closed over 5,000. A lot of those were subscription based and were with us for over a decade, many of them, okay? So understand that every single one of those was a high ticket sale. Every single one of them, and I said this before, was started with a conversation. Sometimes it was multiple conversations, and especially with one of our businesses, we had to deal with school systems. There's a lot of bureaucracy there, and there's a lot of people wearing different hats, and they all got to talk to each other. So you got to talk to a lot of people, but conversations are the key. They build relationships, And shoot, we're playing golf with people. That's how close we got to them. All right. So I'm just saying, you want to have that as your goal, is whether it be ad spend, whether it be organic, is you're pushing out every single day to get conversations. That's the end goal, because those conversations, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 are going to turn into clients. Okay. You got this. You can do this. It's just the reason more people don't do it is just because they just don't do it. That's all. It's not rocket science. It's definitely not rocket science. It's anybody can do this. You just got to be aggressive. You just got to be consistent, and you got to want it, and this relates to the whole thing I was talking about with distraction in the last video I did, which was, if you're not all in, if you're not committed, you're just not going to do it. Or you'll do it for a week, maybe even a month, but then you're going to quit. We passed 5,000 clients because we didn't quit. The people on our team that quit, well, they didn't come to that outcome. They didn't see us reach that pinnacle. Okay? You can do this. You can get there. Now, if you need assistance, we can help you with that. All right? We can show you exactly what we do. All right? Basically, we have a 45-minute call. It's a free call. All right? We'll take an assessment of where you're at, even if you're just starting out. All right? A lot of this has to do with attitude. We don't work with everybody because we need to see the right attitude there. And, you got to be at the right point in your life. You got to have everything ready, because we don't want to start down this road with you if we know you're going to quit, or if we know there's some other obstacles that are going to be in the way. Okay? Not everybody's ready. I believe that with the right commitment, everybody can do this. As I said, it's not rocket science. Okay? So we're not looking for rocket scientists, in other words. The good Lord knows I'm not one. I mean, the math, as I've said, the math is super important in growing a business, but I hand that off to somebody else who enjoys the math. Okay? But I do know the math in terms of getting to $1 million. Okay? If we're talking about our $5,000 offer, it's about four sales a week. Okay? Consistently every week, all 52 weeks. All right. So anyway, jump on a call. Just schedule a call with us. In the description on this video, you can find the link to our calendar, and just schedule a day and time. And also, you should just go to tcasmm.com, and there's our calendar as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, if you found it's helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't to, hit the notifications button. And I try to push these out every other day or so, sometimes every day. So yeah, and if you want to give me some comments on what you thought of today's video, but also what would you like to hear about? What would you like to hear about? We spent a couple decades in the school-based market, so we can tell you a lot about that as well if you're interested in attacking a market that sells to schools. You can, we reach millions of students because we did that. It was really exciting, a lot of fun, impacted a lot of lives. But I find it far more challenging and a lot of fun going after consumers and going after individuals to sell our programs for growing your business. Now, we have other programs. We've sold a lot of stuff. We've built a lot of stuff online. So we come at this with a very unique perspective, building our business. And what we know, though, is just tried and true. It's always worked, is to get attention, to reach real success, is you need constant output. And it's doable. It's just a matter of having a plan and committed to it and doing it. So if you need someone like an accountability partner, someone that'll make sure you do the massive action that's required every day, day in, day out, then talk to us, because our programs are daily. We do daily calls, and we work with you to show you exactly what process we used to get to where we're at. And we can help you do the same, but it takes commitment on your end, and you'll get that from us. But we're pretty blunt. We're going to tell you at any step of the way whether we think you're slipping or you're not all there, because you got to be committed. Okay, so yeah, schedule a call, and I would look forward to speaking with you. All right, have a good night. God bless.